What is going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy YUNGFAB tapping back in another video for y'all. And hey, as y'all know, I'm a really big LeBron fan. But in today's video, we're about to be reacting to 7 stories that prove Michael Jordan was not human. Yo, if y'all like classic NBA content, hit that subscribe button and let's get right into the video.
When Michael Jordan dunked the ball from the foul line back in the 1988 Slam Dunk Contest, it was confirmed
Feels like
on
so
live
long
television.
ago.
The man is simply not human. And the crazy thing is, everybody knew it. I mean, one time when a young Kobe Bryant was working out with the Philadelphia 76ers, he asked them
I didn't know.
Mike, and they were like, Mike, you mean Black Jesus? Michael Jordan
What?
is a
Kobe was saying
god,
this?
living in a man's body, and today, we're going to prove it.
Oh,
we all know that
shoot.
MJ worked relentlessly hard on the basketball court to ensure his team's success. But did you know he also used every tactic in the playbook to get an edge over his competitors, including referee manipulation? Yeah, that's right.
What?
Sports writer Andy Andrews called
No
this
way.
the Jordan effect.
MJ was manipulating refs.
According to him, Jordan worked his way with the refs by interacting with them on a personal level. Here's what he said specifically. Jordan made sure he knew each official by name. So before the game started and the teams were in the arena warming up, he'd talk and say, "Hey Steve, how's your son doing? Bobby's in 8th grade this year, right? I hear he's doing well on the court. You tell Bobby for me that I got cut from my junior high school team. Heck, Steve, your kid is doing better at this stage of his career than I did. You tell him I said to keep it up." Now, that ref...
You're telling me he would sweet talk the refs to not give him calls? This gives me a whole different perspective on MJ in just the first minute.
Gets to go home to his son and say, "Hey, guess what Michael told me to tell you?" "Oh, you didn't know?" "Yes, son. Michael and I are great friends." Later during the game, who do you think gets the benefit of the doubt? Who gets more fouls called? The player griping, complaining, and cussing the official, or the official's buddy, the guy who cares about his son? Sheesh, guys.
What? Nah, he knew exactly what he was doing, yo. Crazy manipulating the game, yo. I didn't know MJ was on this type of timing. Wow.
No regular human would ever think of doing that. Anyway, guys, as you probably know by now, MJ's the type of guy who will never back down from any challenge. But despite knowing this, there were times when certain young guns still tried to poke the bear and, as the saying goes, they learned their lesson the hard way. In 2013, when MJ was about to celebrate his 50th birthday, a 19-year-old Michael Kidd Gilchrist came up to him and said, "Hey MJ, how about we play a little bit of one-on-one?" MJ happily agrees to MKG's request, and though there were no videos to show proof of what really went down, MKG admitted that he got his butt kicked by the GOAT. "He did play me one-on-one one time, and it was hard for me. I lost.
Yeah, no, he got spanked then, bruh.
That's my boss.
Onion was one game against 50-year-old MJ.
That's a 50-year-old beating a younger, more athletic Hooper who was the 2nd overall pick back in the 2012 draft.
That's crazy. This was in 2012? Bro, that doesn't even feel that long ago.
Throughout his career, MJ had great rivalries with all-time great players like Dominique Wilkins, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and Larry Bird. But among these great names, there was one guy whom MJ shared a special 2-day with. That person goes by the name of LeBradford Smith. Now, I know the guy's name doesn't ring a bell for most of you guys, and I can't blame you for that. I mean, Smith was the 19th overall pick in the 1991 NBA draft, who only played 4 seasons in the league and averaged just 6.7 points per ball game. Though this guy doesn't look like a big deal, he became a totally different player on the night of 1993. Against MJ and the Bulls, Smith went off and dropped a career-high 37 points while shooting 75% from the field and a perfect 7% foul line.
Oh yeah, nah, he was just having takeover this game, yo. It's one of those games.
Certain rumors circulated that Smith kind of gloated his performance by walking up to MJ and saying, "Good game, Mike." Apparently, MJ was triggered by those 3 words and said to himself,
"That's all I needed for him to do that," and it became personal with me.
What?
Coincidentally, they had
personal?
The very next day, and let's just say that MJ sent a strong message to Smith. I mean, check these out. MJ was grilling him into barbecue chicken.
Nah, no way. What did MJ do to this guy? The Bradford Smith. Oh, yay! The Bradford Smith.
When it was all said and
Now he
done,
was cooking
Michael
it.
scored 36 points to match Smith's output the previous night.
He just smacked MJ's butt, yo.
Eventually, he ended up with 37 points to lead the Bulls.
Oh my God!
On a 1-0
Oh my God!
Meanwhile, Smith powered back into
Oh,
the
MJ just drilling everything, yo.
Here's the kicker, though. Years later, MJ said in an interview that Smith never really said anything to him and that he simply made it all up because he needed some extra motivation to get Smith back for outscoring him the game before.
He made that up?
What kind of human plays mind games like that? Sheesh.
Kind of
Anyway,
weird.
Whether the threats are real or
Interesting.
not, Jordan has a
I don't know, it's kind of giving me a different perspective, yo.
grudges against certain players who he feels disrespected him, and he actually keeps a running tab on these names so he could cross them out one by one once he got his revenge. I mean, here's one example. When I was playing baseball, Utah was in town to play the Bulls. They're practicing at the facility, and I go over to say hi to John and Carl, and this kid, Byron Russell, comes to me and says, "Man, why you quit? You knew I could guard you. You had to quit." I said, "Carl, you need to talk to this dude." Carl then responds and says, he's just a young rookie. But from that point on, he's been on my list. This is MJ here, and this is Byron Russell.
Nah.
MJ scored the game winner in the NBA Finals against the kid who said, "You can't guard me." And
You're lying. That legendary clip. When you're lying, bro. I don't believe this. You're telling me that guy went up to him. He said, you can't guard me. You can't guard me. Right? MJ says, yo, come here, bro. The last shot that guy ever took on the Bulls. Probably one of his most historic shots, if not the most historic shot MJ's ever taken, was on him. That guy remembers that. That guy probably remembered of that today. He remembered MJ did that to him in 1998, in June whatever it was, in 1998. That's sad. That's sad. Someone has to sleep like that, realizing this guy Byron Russell. Oh my God, bro! This guy MJ is not
Jordan
human.
had all the motivation he needed to deny the Jazz twice in back-to-back years, simply because Russell couldn't help run his mouth. Moving on, here's another classic
Bro,
MJ story.
Byron Russell remembers that to
Jordan
this day,
was
bro.
best pals with former Chicago Blackhawks center Jeremy Roenick. In an interview with a radio station, Roenick told a story about him playing golf with Jordan just a few hours before MJ was to suit up against the Cavs. We'd been drinking all afternoon. Now he's going from Sunset Ridge to the stadium to play a game, and I'm messing around. I'm like, I'm going to call my bookie. All the money you just lost to me, I'm putting on Cleveland tonight. He goes, I'll tell you what, I'll bet you that we win by 20 points and I have more than 40. I'm like,
What?
Son of a gun goes
No way.
Scores 52 and they win by 26 or something. After 36 holes of golf and having maybe 10 Bud Lights. Sheesh.
You're 36 holes of golf? Chat. You normally play what? Either 9 or 18 holes. I think 9 holes of golf took me like 4 hours. No, not 4 hours. Probably like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time. So 36, that's literally a full 12-hour day of golfing. Wake up at 6 a.m., done by 6 p.m., you at the game by 7 p.m., you're 10 Bud Lights deep, and you're getting cooked by that guy? Bruh. Come on, bro.
Anyway, this story happened back.
This was no effort for MJ
Paul
then.
has been one of the most well-known endorsers of the Jordan brand, and in 2016, he invited MJ to be part of his summer basketball camp. As the kids
Oh, that's tough. I didn't know.
CP3 suddenly issued a shooting challenge to MJ with the condition that if he missed 3 shots, then all the kids who attended the camp would get free Air Jordans. Despite being 53 at the time, MJ answered CP3's challenge, and here's what happened. Michael was a savage and never missed a single shot. Consequently, the kids went home empty-handed
Never
simply
missed a
because
shot.
MJ refused to lose a
Bro,
single.
I don't care how good you are, bro. At basketball, everyone misses shots. But MJ wasn't. MJ just wasn't missing shots. Just how? How?
Anyways, moving on here. Chance to play with the Oakland A's in Major League Baseball, but chose to turn it down instead. As we all know, his airness went to play baseball after winning his first three-peat and would later sign a minor leagues contract with the Chicago White Sox. But before this happened, a longtime baseball executive, Sandy Alderson, actually tried to recruit MJ to the Oakland A's. In his own words, "When I heard that was happening, or about to happen, I called the agent right away and said, hey, look, I understand he may be going to Double-A. I don't even know who the 25th man is on the Major League."
I've never seen Jordan play baseball. That's I know he went and played baseball for a year or two, but I've never actually seen highlights. I want to see some Michael Jordan baseball highlights. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna search that up.
I will sign him and put him on the Major League roster. He'll be a part of our 25-man team tomorrow. Now, according to MJ's agent, David Falk, MJ was actually receptive to the offer, but ultimately turned it down simply because he wanted to earn a roster spot and didn't want things to be handed out to him. Sheesh, guys. I'm pretty sure 99.9% of people out there in this world would have jumped to nab a spot on a Major Leagues team. But like I said earlier, MJ is no human.
Hey man, what do y'all think about this video, man? Is MJ really not human like that, man? Y'all gotta let me know down below in the comments, man. If y'all like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hey, give me more suggestions of video like this y'all want me to react to. I hope you have a good day, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Yes, sir.